We are in such a beautiful day. We're entering to the Western Wall, the Wailing Wall. Sadly, it's still coronavirus time, and today there are going to be more than 8,000 people. You can see the people with the mask in their hands. They are the corona guides. They are checking that we will enter with the mask on, and if you won't hear me clearly, then you know that I'm just trying to protect myself. There's gonna be more than 8,000 people, actually not more than 8,000 people, because of the situation. Usually you can find here, let's say, 80,000 people or even more. Then because of it, this is the first time that I'm entering to the man department. Usually I'm standing far away there, mainly because it's not impossible to reach that point. I'm reaching that area because of a few reasons. The first is the Sukkot, the holiday, and we'll talk about it soon. Second thing is the list of my subscribers who ask me to pray for them at the Western Wall. I do have some wishes that you ask me to put in the Western Wall. It will be difficult for me to try to do that. It will not be empty spaces. At least I will touch the wall with it. And then later on I will pray and put it there. But now it's been blessed. As you can see, they divided the Western Wall into sections. And I will go from one section to another. Sukkot is the third pilgrimage holiday. There are 3 times a year that God told the Jews to reach Jerusalem, and that's what they're doing. Passover is the first one. Shavuot, it's the second one. 50 days after Passover. And Sukkot, it's the third one. Sukkot, we are celebrating a few things. The first one is Festival of Harvest. This is the last harvest before the winter time, and because of it, you will see that a lot of Jews are carrying something in their hands. This is the 4 species: myrtle, willow, citron, and love. You see that man, for example? Love, it's a palm branch. We are praying on it, and we are saying Hoshana, 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 which for some of the Christians sounds like Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. And if you remember, when Jesus entered to the temple as the Messiah, the Jews used that lulav and prayed. And they say, Hosanna, Hosanna, Hosanna. You actually destroy a little bit that word and called it Hosanna, Hosanna. Save us, save us, save us. And you just must pray of those species once a day in those 7 days of Sukkot. And the second meaning of Sukkot, it's the word booth. The Jews supposed to sit in the sukkah. Oh, they're singing. Let's listen to them. Let's listen to them. Another thing that you can see is that the Jews are reading the Bible, the Torah scroll. And that's they're doing on Monday, Thursday, and Shabbat, Saturday. And today it's Thursday. And in addition of the holiday, they are reading the last chapters. I mean, they are reading 1 or 2 chapters every time. See that blessing it. Hoshana, 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 remember? Look how beautiful it is. Then you deleted now the word the Wailing Wall. As you can see, no one is wailing here. Everyone are very happy. That God told us to sit in Sukkot, a booth like that. You see the top of it? In the holiday of Sukkot. And that's the meaning of the word Sukkot. Booth, tabernacle, hat, whatever you use. The idea is that they are sitting in a temporary dwelling. In those days, it reminds us the 40 years that the Jews been in the desert from Egypt, from slavery to freedom. Beautiful, isn't it? Before you will ask me where are the women, and in the Kotel, in the Western Wall, we are divided men and women. There's another section that men and women can be together, but I choose to take the well-known one. And then the women cannot stop taking videos of them. The women are there. Sorry, say hi. The Orthodox Jews are actually living in the Sukkah, just God told us to do that, to live in the Sukkah for 7 days, eating, praying, sleeping. In Jerusalem, you can find so many Sukkot. In Tel Aviv, there's not a lot of place, and the people are not so religious. You can see here an amazing costume of Ethiopian Jew and a sleeping guy. Yes, I believe he was here from yesterday evening. At least I want it to be like that. Now, let's make another tour. Then I'm putting the mask on. In about an hour from now, they will start the priestly blessing, Benedict blessing, and it reminds us that God asked the priest to pray for us, for the Jews, in those 3 pilgrimage festivals, and especially in Sukkot and Passover. And this is a very secret moment because the priests are praying, but the Shekhinah, the Spirit of God, is there at that moment. And a lot of the Jews, you see the talit, will cover themselves from the fear of God and the presence of it. That man is now praying that the third temple will be built soon. Is now beginning the first prayer of the day, Shacharit. Just praying 3 times a day. Look at the prayer. I know him. I know from the. I call it Elijah. He lives at the Jewish quarter. And I like different people. They just praying 3 times a day. And this is the first prayer of the day. You must have 10 people, 10 men, and if you look around them, you will see 10 men. This is the minyan. And we're talking about the priest that is supposed to bless the Jews today, supposed to come from the family dynasty of Aaron, if you're a Christian, from dynasty of Zachariah, the father of John the Baptist. And if you are, look at, he's actually raising his hand. This is part of the blessing today, because we know that, they know that the Spirit of God will be here today. Then, in that case, it's above us. Will be above us. I mean, he is above us all the time, but he will be above us, especially in this prayer. The priest that will pray is supposed to be more than 13 years old, because until 13 years old, you are considered to be a child. If you are a little bit drunk or blind, something like that, then you cannot pray. You are not pure, according to the Mishnah, the oral books of the Jews. Such a beautiful day to be in that area. Usually I'm with groups at that time, and it's not possible to talk about or to do it as I want to do that. Another Shacharit is beginning now. I didn't need to talk why the Western Wall is important, because there's so many things to see here today. But the West Wall is important because it's part of the Jewish temple. When King Herod built the second temple, it was just before Jesus was born. Let's say 2,000 years from now, around 2,000 years from now. He wanted to impress the Jews, and he built it on top of the place that God told us to build the temple. And King Solomon already built the temple, but it had been destroyed. Then he had a problem. It was the site itself was too small. He wanted to impress everyone. Then he built 4 walls. This is the Western Wall. But there are another 3 walls to create a plaza podium. And on top of it, he built a very big temple. If you saw a picture of the Dome of the Rock, which is the site of the Jewish temple, then you can actually can see or imagine that the Jewish temple was between 2 to 3 times higher than that. Let's go into the inner part. I'm not sure that they will let us go in, but we can try. About the customs, I already took videos of it. What you see here is a lot of Hasidis, Orthodox Jews. But as you can see, there are regular dress as well. Usually you have to go in only if you've been checked or if you already took the vaccine. Today I'm daring and I'm entering there because everyone is allowed to do that. Look at the food spray. No, the Jews are not praying through the wall. What they're praying at is to the Holy of the Holy, which is behind that wall. Today it's a Muslim place, then they cannot pray there. Look at that. You will see another 12 meters of the western wall. The floor that you're standing is from 1980. But what you saw is from the 1st century. Then the custom is mainly because of the Christians in European country that forced the Jews in the 17th century to dress differently, to be different. They want to know who is a Jew and who is not, and the Jews took it in a good way because now they knew who is a Jew and who is not too. And there are so many traditions, though it looks the same, it's not. Look at different hats, look at different coats, trousers, even shoes are different. It all depends from what yard or the rabbi you came from. The fair hat is another punishment from the Christians. They actually want to laugh at the Jews and to force them to wear a fair hat from a non-kosher animals. We are reading the Bible, the Jews are reading the Bible 3 times a week. And the difference between a regular reading of the Bible, the Torah, now is that now they're reading the last chapters of the 5 first books, the Torah, and in about a few days, at the day of Simchat Torah, they will start to read the Bible again, and that's going to be a huge celebration, and I promise to take you to a celebration in Tel Aviv. Amazing. Then, by the fair hat. They forced the Jews to dress differently, and they didn't let them use kosher fairs from kosher animals. The Jews didn't mind about it, mainly because they cannot eat non-kosher animals. They can wear whatever they want. Then, in that matter, until today, they are wearing non-kosher fair, and this is the only fair that allowed in Israel to wear because it's a tradition custom. By the umbrella, I can tell you, you know, it's the beautiful umbrella that some of the Ethiopian Jews will enter with it. It's a beautiful symbol of them. Here he is. The Jews are covering themselves from time to time with the talit. Let me show you the sukkah. And priestly will begin soon. But can we go out from there? Yes, we can. Sorry. This is one of the biggest sukkah. It doesn't matter what the wall will be built of or from, and the size it not really matter. The only important thing here is that oh, look at the family! Look at the family! Oh, it's so funny! It's so beautiful. Oops. It's unbelievable. Guys, it's one family. One family. The sukkah. The only important thing that they will have a temporary cover, mainly from here it's from palm branches, but it can be from different kind of plants. You can see that eating in the sukkah is part of the customs. And I'm actually moving to the women's section in a way. I want to show you the Dome of the Rock, the site of the Jewish temple. Why it's a Muslim place today, according to tradition. Look at the fur hat of his. As you can see, it's even that is different. Different colors. Someone asked me to turn around slowly here, and I'm starting from you. And then if you want me to do something, if I do something wrong, it's okay to tell me that. This is my way to study. I must tell you that I'm not Steven Spielberg. Then here it is. You can see the Dome of the Rock. Then you are allowed, more than allowed, to tell me how to improve myself. Beautiful, isn't it? This is the entrance to the women department. And the Jewish quarter is there. You can see a lot of sukkahs on the roof. The Jewish quarter is there. And it's new. Sadly, in 1948, future Palestine and the Jewish quarter was occupied by the Jordanians. Jerusalem was supposed to be owned by United Nations, not by Israel, not by Palestine, but the Jordanians were greedy. They thought that they will destroy Israel, but after what they did, they destroyed Palestine. It's still not a country, and they destroyed the Jewish quarter. Then in 1967, after the Six-Day War, which is another result of the Arabs that tried to destroy Israel, we came back to Jerusalem and we excavate and built the new Jewish quarter. Then happy Sukkot for everyone. Sukkot was mentioned in the New Testament. Oh wow, where? In John 7. The disciples said, we are going to Sukkot to Jerusalem. Are you coming with us, Jesus? And Jesus said, I'm not ready yet. No. Why the disciples said, we are coming. Jesus, and we are going there. Because remember, pilgrimage festival. One of the three. Everyone must be at that place. One of the priests that I know mentioned that according to, I think it was Zechariah. No, Zechariah, yeah, I think so. One of the books, 7, he mentioned that Sukkot was mentioned there. No, I think Daniel. You know what, I don't know, I will write it at the description. He mentioned that Sukkot is so important because when there will be kind of the last war, the one who will come to Jerusalem, Gentiles and Jews, non-Jews and Jews, will survive. Then in that case, another mention of it. See you in the blessing of the priest. Oh, before you're saying goodbye. If this is the first video of mine that you are watching, please subscribe my channel. And in the description you will see so many options to contact me. If you have some questions, you can do that via YouTube, via Facebook, my professional Facebook, and Instagram, professional Instagram. It's in the description. See you in my next video.